day's racing. You can be sure of that. They're coming forward. And they're off racing for this Bet365 Novices Championship Final Handicap Hurdle. We're red and blue over on the far side, probably just leads early on. Serious Challenge next door in the yellow jacket. Followed on the far side by HMS President. Quantock Hills is close up too, with Give It To Me OJ in a noseband. Wolf Moon in pink sleeves. The grey is Kinkzyme as they jump the first. Out wide is Saucer Lure, just ahead of Wolf Moon. And then back in the field in the second half of the field, Farzo in blue and white, Nada ran on the extreme right in red and green. And then John Barber and Marsh Daligra is the back marker and didn't jump that too well. So over 2 flights of hurdles and racing in front of the stands with a circuit to go. And we're red and blue leading the way to Serious Challenge in second. Give It To Me OJ, and then Saucer Lure, Quantock Hills, and then close up is Mythical Moon from St Pancras, who just ran out of racing room a bit there. St Pancras, HMS President, his stable companion, just on the inside ahead of him now. Then Wolf Moon from Kinkzyme, Farzol, John Barber, and slightly detached is Marsh Daligra. Right-handed downhill now towards the back straight. 4 flights of hurdles in the back, and it's We're Red and Blue that continues to lead the way from Serious Challenge on this 4-timer in second. Then Give It To Me OJ on the inside of Saucer Lure. They're followed by Mythical Moon and Quantock Hills and HMS President. Towards the outside is Nada Ran, then followed by St Pancras round the inside as they turn right-handed down the back now. Wolf Moon and then Kinkzyme from Farzol. John Barber is pushed along, and out of contention at the moment is Marsh Daligra. Down to the first in the back straight. The front 2 jump it well. Wolf Moon may have made a slight mistake there. Moving on quickly to the next. We're Red and Blue and Serious Challenge. 4 lengths then to Give It To Me OJ and Saucer Lure. They're tracked by Mythical Moon and HMS President. Quantock Hills towards the outside of that pair. Out wide still is Kinkzyme as they clear the next. The third of the 4 down the back straight. Towards the rear at the moment, Farzol is about 5 or 6 from the end, just with Kinkzyme. And out of the back 2 is Nada Ran and John Barber, and tailing off Marsh Daligra. On towards 3 out. Still, We're Red and Blue and Serious Challenge 1 and 2. Saucer Lure close up, maroon and yellow diamond jacket for Harry Cobden. Give It To Me OJ on the inside. Mythical Moon handy, beige sleeves. HMS President up the inside, followed by St Pancras. Then Quantock Hills a little wider out. Kinkzyme's the widest of the leading bunch. Farzol is getting a bit closer now, just to the outside of St Pancras as they run right-handed. Wolf Moon is further back from John Barber, and then Nada Ran, and finally Marsh Daligra. On their way now back towards the home straight. About 4 furlongs to cover from here, 2 flights to jump, and an open-looking race. We're Red and Blue, Serious Challenge, Saucer Lure coming there strongly. Give It To Me OJ on the far side, then Mythical Moon, HMS President. Quantock Hills begins to run on with Kinkzyme out wide. John Barber under pressure. Farzol is weaving through the pack in the hands of Harry Skelton as they race down towards the second last. Serious Challenge, We're Red and Blue. Give It To Me OJ on the far side. Mythical Moon and Farzol looking very dangerous, followed by Saucer Lure, now pushed along on down to the final flight. On the left is Give It To Me OJ. On the right, Mythical Moon, Farzol, then Serious Challenge. At the last, Give It To Me OJ over just in front of Mythical Moon in second. Then Serious Challenge and Farzol. They race up the hill, and it's Give It To Me OJ in the hands of Caroline Quinn out in front from Mythical Moon. There's just a length between them, but the top weight wins. Give It To Me OJ wins the opener from Mythical Moon in second, Farzol, and then a gap to Serious Challenge, Quantock Hills, St Pancras, and the early leader, We're Red and Blue.
Top weight wins the first of the handicaps. Give It To Me OJ, Keelan Quinn, Gary and Josh Moore.